I'm going to try to do a really quick video about our experience. Sorry, I got incense burning and everything. Our experience at Bob Mackey's. So, there used to be a maintenance man or manager, I guess, what you'd ever. He lived in this like apartment that was upstairs above the bar. There was this like little secret doorway to get through this little hall and up these stairs to his apartment. Very small apartment, bathroom, living room, kitchen, the kitchen living room combo, and there was like a little bar that separated the living room from like this really tiny galley sized kitchen. The crazy thing is that while I was up there, I kind of got a little nervous because I felt some shady crap happened up there. That's what I'll say. Some shady crap happened up there. This is based on my own feelings, not the folklore or whatever behind who lived there, okay? So I did not do any research, like I said, about this place due to the fact is I want to go by what I feel, hear, see, taste, whatever. Hear, whatever. I don't want to go based on all these stories that have been misconstrued throughout time or misinterpreted throughout time. Which during our investigation, a lady who had done extensive research on the place brought some things to light. Luckily, we took a break outside, and she told us that that place was never a slaughterhouse. I haven't done the research myself to find out if that's true or not. I'm going to try to do research and see. But while we were upstairs, well, I told you guys about the night before, I kept hearing this Genevieve woman, like, that felt very sad. And she gave me that feeling like, is this all my life's going to amount to? Is this it for me? That's what I kept feeling. Couldn't figure out who this Genevieve was. So the next night when we did the investigation, we went upstairs in a secret apartment that belonged to this Carl Lawson guy that supposedly had an exorcism done on him because he became possessed by something. I've never watched the video. I just heard this while we were there. So as we're in this apartment, I feel this presence behind the counter. And it's a male presence, but it wasn't the Carl guy. What I felt was this like mob boss type guy, or like a mob manager of whatever that place was during that era. And like I could feel he dressed with like the long trench coat, like the old mob movies, or where you'd see him in the long trench coat and the brimmed hat. That's kind of what I felt. So I kept feeling like he was not a nice person. He could be really nasty. And mostly based off a gambling debt or somebody who would cross him. So that's the feelings I got upstairs in that apartment. I got a little nervous because when I was standing near the bar when I first felt him, and my legs felt like they were going to melt through the floor. My legs felt like they had cement boots on them. Like literally, like if I had cement freaking boots on when I went to lift my legs, they were heavy, and I was like, oh my god. I think I know why I felt that way, but I started getting a little heebie-jeebity, so I decided to remove myself from being so close to this entity because I didn't really care for this person. So I just moved back into the living room more, and I was fine then. I still felt a heavy presence there, but he wasn't in my space, should I say. He was not invading my space or my energy. So, but what I got from him was that he tied somebody to a chair up there and that he beat them. Maybe him and a couple other guys, I'm not sure, but they beat somebody up there due to a gambling debt. That's what I kept hearing or feeling, whatever you want to say, knowing, whatever. Hang on, I got to push pause. Okay, anyways. So I felt like this guy had taken people up there to the secret office numerous times to collect debts or to threaten people or to have little meetings. But I did feel like him and somebody else maybe had tied someone to a chair and beat them over like a gambling debt. If you see me looking to the right, it's because I'm starting to get information. Whenever I look to the right, it's because I'm hearing information still coming in from down there. Okay, so I felt like it was a mob boss kind of person that was standing back behind there. which is weird because the other medium that was in there that works with the investigators, the Wraith Chasers, she made a comment saying, that's not Carl behind that bar, that's someone else. So after she said that, that confirmed it for me that what I'm seeing, I'm pretty sure, is this mob boss kind of guy who was like an enforcer of some type. Anyways, so I got that. Then, like, when I was down by the pool table area, the pool table area is where the bowl is that everybody talks about. I rode the bowl at Bob Mackeys. There's a bowl area there where you can ride a mechanical bowl. Well, there's also a bunch of pool tables right there. I think 3 or 4. I can't remember. But I'm sitting in the seat, and all I keep hearing is, like, cards being played. Like blackjack, especially blackjack for some reason. It felt a lot of blackjack right there. So I'm not sure. Gambling tables, card tables. I'm getting information about it still. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting information. They're telling me that yes, there was gambling tables in that area. Okay, so I kept hearing like getting that feeling of casino type place, mostly card tables right there. And like if somebody got way behind, like, so I guess maybe they could borrow money from this mob is what I felt like. So I'm assuming that if somebody got way high in their debt and realized they couldn't pay that debt, that possibly they were taken upstairs and got the shit kicked out of them, or threatened, you got this amount of days to pay it. I'm getting information. Yeah, I got goosebumps on my legs. Okay. So as I went back through and was listening to some EVPs, in that area where the pool tables were, you can hear clearly on my video cards being shuffled. So that's pretty crazy that what I felt and what I heard are matching up. So I hear shuffle, 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 shuffle. Then it kind of goes silent for a minute, almost like people were playing their blackjack. And then all of a sudden, here comes the dealer again. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. So you hear that. So I think I'm pretty spot on that. I'm hoping that I can find information online showing maybe possibly where the tables might have been sat. Also, I noticed I went through a picture and I found a picture that I had taken in that upstairs apartment. All the lights were out, but there was a little bit of light shining so you could see some things. So I'm thinking I caught that guy with the brim hat and a trench coat. He looks like a shadow figure. The bathroom's on the right. There's a wall in between that, like just a little area of a wall. And then there's the bar that's that galley kitchen. And he was standing clear over to the right. So when in my picture, it looks like this figure is leaning against that wall, or leaning against that bar, behind the bar area on, it would be on his left shoulder, I guess. So I'm going to put that picture up online on my page because I want you guys to look and see. And if you can debunk that, what that shadow is, please do, because my eyes aren't the greatest. But from what it appears to me is that shadow man is that mob boss I'm talking about. Or bar manager, mob bar manager, whatever. But it felt very bar-like, like casino-like, I guess. Also, something else I figured out was once we got down into the basement area, there was a lot of sadness down there. I'm not the only person that felt the sadness. A girl prior in that group before us that was in there, she broke down crying, felt overwhelming sadness, and she actually had to be removed from the basement to get some fresh air and get that off her mind, But I felt sadness, and this is what I felt. That Genevieve lady that I met the night before, spirit that I met the night before, was down there, and that's why she had so much sadness and was like, is there ever going to be any more to my life, or is this all I'm going to ever amount to? And I'm pretty positive she was a prostitute. So we found out that they used to have prostitutes there, and I guess the dressing room was in the basement for the girls. So that's what I'm thinking. That's why Genevieve was so sad. Like, she just wanted to get her story out. Like, this is where I was, this is what I was doing, and I don't know if I'm ever going to get out of here. I don't know. She never really told me if she ever did. But her spirit's still there periodically, evidently, that she talked to me the night before. So there's some more. I'll probably do some short videos of it. But I'm going to post this picture on my Charity Dawn page, and I'll point an arrow to where the guy is, and so you can see if you can see him. If you can debunk that, please do, so I know, because just from my eyesight, that's what it looks like. Like I said, I've got bifocals for a reason. Okay, guys, I'm going to get off here. Yes, that's my Tuesday night story. I'm sure I have more as we are listening to more video. In another video, we heard a woman kind of weep, and it was in the basement, and then you hear shh, shh, like somebody telling her to be quiet. And then in another place in the basement, we picked up in that little dungeon area that I talked about the other day, where only me and another friend could sit, we hear an EVP of, it says, "Oh my God." And someone else says, "Go there." And the woman says, "Please," or "Stop it, please." You can hear it, plain as day. And it's hard because you got to kind of drown out the people that are out in the other area talking. But if you have like earbuds or something like that and you listen really closely, you will hear it whisper at the very end of the video, of that EVP recording. All right, well, I'm going to get off here. I'm hoping I'm going to do a reading tonight for someone. I have a lot of energy, and I've been feeling energy up my legs this whole time. So I'm hoping that this person sends me their picture real quick. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Believe, 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 and have a good Tuesday night, and always believe in yourself. Bye, guys.